That would do it.
It's not time for them. It's time for D&D.
So.
How about your bed?
By the way, if no one's seen Knights of Badassdom, watch that movie.
Yeah?
Knights of what?
Yeah. Knights of Badassdom.
Sounds pretty good.
It's Peter Dinklage, what's her name? From Serenity. What's her name? The girl. The kid that it's actually about. I can never remember her actual name, but she's in it.
Barack Obama.
Yes, exactly.
Barack Obama is always the answer.
It's like B movie, but it's fucking hilarious. They're LARPing, and that's really all I can say.
Oh, is this an old movie from 2013?
2013, 2014, something like that.
Yep, 2013
2013
movies are old now?
I mean, that's 6 years ago.
Shut up, I'm not old!
Wouldn't call that new.
Well, yeah, but, you know, must you say it in such a stark and uncompromising manner?
She said it.
Shut up!
I watched that almost as much as I watched Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny.
So, last time on Ashes of Otren.
Dun dun dun.
After defending against the regiment of ogres that were hired and the Commander Twin Kaboom, making sure that the checkpoint that Otren has been trying to defend, as well as you inform them of Shishapaniki's undermining, literally and figuratively, you were able to hold the line, drive off the rest of the ogres, and make sure the rest of the mercenaries were scattered after Twin Kaboom had died. A great deal of knights were killed as well in the midst of this battle. Many of you were heavily injured, which at this point you have also spent a good portion of time just kind of taking a moment to relax, collect yourselves, heal up. The Shishapanian army and Beru's army has been confirmed to be fighting on the border province of Otren. Apparently, the mercenary regiment had swiftly moved up from behind, expecting the army of Otren to be engaged, in which they had not, and they had prematurely attacked each other. So it gives time and way for the rest of the army to move in while you guys collect yourselves, rest up. Grav finishes out the rest of what you've ordered to be silvered or enchanted, and also Commander Zhang has decided to take the rest of the refugee regiment further into Otren to be able to retire and let the knights actually fight the war instead of those who are innocent and just simply defending loved ones so they would not be wiped out.
Do we have time to go on a mini adventure?
You have more than enough time. At this point, especially with the fact that this small citadel, this Hash Mansion, has definitely been well and kept from the reaches of Shishimaniki, as well as the questionable Pilgrim and the various rewards that he has given you guys.
We've also probably had time to remake our defenses to a little bit better than they were before.
Which you could see many of the knights have been moving and getting other people to help improve, and others who are clearly siege craftsmen, basically paid for this kind of work. So, which at this point you can even see Mira is looking a lot better, in which also you Jin had seen her being sort of blessed by the boon of a god that you think that she might not even know herself that she's kind of been blessed and chosen in a way. At At the same time, you
Which is
also
pretty bad.
you also still have the map that Pilgrim had given you guys, which will take a while to get out there, but you can still start trekking your way out there. At the same excuse me, sorry. At the same happenstance, there is also the other few interests, especially with many of the gnolls that are around us that would pertain to probably some of the party that you know, the Berserker Bone Clan, the Blind Hound Warriors, as well as the simply named but straightforward the Undeads clans that are hovering around as well still.
God damn it, do we have time? Sure.
It's the friendly undeads.
But at the same time, you guys have a whole veritable amount of options.
I still think we should go see what this map leads, but maybe that's just me and the fact that a demon handed me a map.
I would like to also follow. Maybe there'll be some goodies out there. Like diamond. Cough. So I put.
So we've got 2 for map.
Alright.
Will not follow a demon's lead, but I will watch your backs.
Okay.
Oh shit, instant into character. I see you.
Sorry.
No warning, I see you.
He's
No,
just-
keep it nerd.
Always.
Jin not paying attention.
He's just having a small heart attack.
What of you, bird? What say you?
Well, first I gotta remember that I'm on push to talk, and, I don't know, I'm not super comfortable with leaving the fort undefended, but, I don't know, I'm also gonna try to actually find my character voice, because this isn't it.
It's
We
close.
can't stay
but-
at the Citadel forever.
No, we gotta do something.
But it's safe here!
Plus, the magical guy in the sky told us that we have time.
I trust the voice.
Seriously. He's narrated us to victory.
I mean, I've also almost killed you about 4 times, right?
It just makes it stronger. Seriously, like, come on, positive thinking.
Positive thoughts. Positive.
If you all go, I will follow.
Is that majority votes, or are we trying to go for unanimous?
I think it's majority because only one person hasn't said it.
Well, Jin said he didn't care.
All right, let's do it.
Let's get it. All right. So what are we going with? What does it say? What does it look like?
Voice in the sky. Can we narrate the map?
So, effectively, you can see that this map, especially being a little bit older, the most parts of it seems to pretty much more recognizable on the mountain ranges themselves, especially following the landmarks. You can see that it does lead further into Otren, and especially for the fact that this aged leather, though pungent, because you can tell it's been stuck in a scroll case for a very long time. You can see that it definitely has a clear lead-up path and marker, and for some of the other sections of the mountain ranges themselves. As you do look at it, let's see. Roll me a history check for those
Ooh.
who are kind of looking over it.
What did you say was the last one?
A history check.
Yeah.
Are we all doing?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah.
I assume we're gathered around a table or something, looking at the map.
Yeah, I would imagine you guys are all just kind of trying to plot this area out and trying to get, like, the exact...
We're sitting on the floor.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't have to sit on the floor. There's a whole fucking mansion there. It grabs tables as well.
Tables are good.
Alrighty. So,
Why does mine have two?
I think you left yours on advantage by mistake, Rain.
Oh.
So, effectively...
I made sure.
Oh, is it the one up top?
Yes.
Should I click it again?
For that, no. I usually just go with the one on the left because that's the first one rolled, unfortunately. But at the same time, it was figured out. Ramus got the precise number that was needed. As you do kind of look over this, Ramus, especially for your area of expertise of previous hunting of certain creatures and areas to avoid, you feel like this location might belong to a fire giant.
Well, are we there or are we still
No,
there?
you're looking at it. You recognize the mark
okay.
mark on
On
the
the
map.
map?
Yeah, it's been
A fire giant?
yeah. You could see it's written in giant, but not anything that's really clear. It's old tongue. It's more or less the
Question.
symbol of a fire giant clan.
Oh, okay. Quick question. The thing with how we can basically respec our spells at everything, can I do the same with my Crimson Right?
For paladins and clerics, that's different.
Well, I mean, I'm a blood hunter. Is it? My Rite of the Flame, does it? Nah, screw it. I already made my choice.
Yeah, because unfortunately that does stick for that. Hilarious enough, the other three casters that are doing it, druids, clerics, and paladins, all have the ability to switch out their stuff, but unfortunately blood hunters do not.
Damn it, I was like, fire giants, let's turn this fire sword into a frost sword. But no, that's not happening.
Next time.
Is the map cursed?
For this, go ahead and roll me either a religion or arcana as you kind of study over this map. Alrighty, so...
Hey.
Hold on.
Ooh.
And that's like my thing too, Arcana. It's a
Wow, so I'm religious.
+3 on it.
I thought you were an atheist, Rain.
I am blasphemous. You can't forget. I'm supposed to be a blasphemous drunken cleric.
Yeah. She's a blaspheming drunk cleric.
Cleric-ish.
So,
Cleric-ish.
everyone who did succeed, obviously not Rain,
Dunked on.
but
Wow.
everyone else does recognize that this map is definitely imbued with magical properties. It's cursed as to not allow demons to be able to utilize this as a key. As you do kind of study over the arcane enchantment as well, Ramus, you recognize that this has been flayed from ogre flesh to turn into a map.
From ogre flesh?
Yes. Like, this was originally someone's tattoo.
That was an ogre tattoo.
Yep.
Wait, so someone
Who's tattooed
skinned an ogre and then tanned the skin and created a map from.
They effectively, flayed it from their flesh. It's a tattooed map that was probably on his back. And then-
Or he just took it and eventually it dried out, because, time will do that.
yeah,
If this is old as they say it is.
yeah. Which it's still malleable. It's still a leathery map, even if it
What does it
is.
smell like?
Like I said, pungent. Very pungent. It's just kind of like that robust, kind of like old leather smell, but not like in a bad way. A little bit like the oily pungence where it's like not
Kind of hot, like a little sweaty. like kind of
Smells
summery.
like a storeroom.
Yeah, like a
at
storeroom
thrift shop.
tannery a little bit with like the
Yeah,
smell of
with a
skin.
little locker room mixed in. Yeah, I'm feeling this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Thrift shop storeroom. And they have no AC.
This is a really specific metaphor.
Well, I've never tussled with a fire giant before. But I'm up for anything. Well,
And he looks at everybody else.
Let's go for it.
Oh, fuck it. So what are we doing?
We're going for it.
Okay. Where are we going? Are we walking? Flying?
How far is it from here?
so as you do look at this, you do recognize the mountain range is called Stone Tooth. It's one of the bigger, more recognizable areas of this land. And you know, especially just from this is a brief surmise of the history, a little bit of the landmark. You know that the dwarves had coveted it for a long time, but unfortunately, especially with the wilds, the gnolls, and more, no one's ever really been able to reclaim it. So there's been a bit of a brief air of mystery as to what's going on out there, as well as the interest of possible lost dwarven artifacts.
Sir, I just want to make sure you're saying that that land is still dominated by that have made that land unclaimable, such as gnolls and...
Effectively, like, any parties that have tried going out there have usually been attacked by wild creatures and such, just because originally, being a province and farming area for some, it's unfortunately just gotten overrun. It was more desirable to other people, and no one ever really bothered trying to reclaim it. It would have taken a great amount of money to do so.
In that case, Zuri is actually going to caution against going there so soon after such a big fight.
We rested.
well, we still don't. We won kind of by the skin of our teeth. That wasn't a decisive victory that we had, and we want to just go out searching for more immediately. I don't think so.
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, if everybody thinks that's what we should do, we'll do it. I'm not gonna leave you guys to the wind. You need all the help you can get.
So
But
we're
if we're-
taking another vote?
Let's do it.
I say we just walk. Let's go.
I say, let's see where this leathery map, troll skin, ogre skin takes us.
If we go, we go cautiously. Yes?
We should travel at night. Actually, no, wait. Fuck that. Gnolls
No.
are better at night. Never mind.
Probably.
Ignore what I said.
Say you,
Alright, so
Paladin.
how do we proceed?
Alright, so I guess we're mostly in agreement.
I'd rather have a little bit more of a plan than just walk at them, you know?
You don't like walking at them?
Sneaking is preferable, if nothing else.
I 150% agree.
Alright, so you're gonna
Are
try
we
and
taking Nira, though?
Is she willing to come? Do we have the extra copper?
she's willing to go. She just got 200. 200 copper, that is.
Yeah, I'm not like converting my copper to gold or anything, so I literally have a shit ton of copper.
Okay. And you can tell she's happy that just to have these things, and almost like the bag of rice kind of effect where you see someone run their fingers through it just because it feels good. She's kind of doing that with her fucking money bag.
Alright, so I guess I go over and ask her if she will join it.
To the mountain ranges.
Yep. Do we go see the how everybody's doing in town first, like the kids and all that?
Is the town still there?
For Barcombe, that town is effectively a war zone now. Everyone else has been evacuated to the next town over.
Yeah.
Fine.
All the guys that came to us marched through there first.
Yeah, in which that place was evacuated ahead of time.
How is the other town on our way or not?
You can make a stop there if you prefer. It's not entirely out of the way. It would just add another day's travel.
And we'll catch them on the way back.
DM, I would just want to make a survival check just to, like, according to the map, I just want to try and figure out how far away.
Alright, so you think, especially for this mountain range, it would take about a day just to reach the base of it. Probably 2 traveling upward if you're going to be hiking up this mountain. At the same time, as you do kind of look at it, you can tell that if there are dangers of wild creatures, it seems that it's most likely going to be in the forest at the base of the mountain.
That's cool.
Alright.
So effectively 3 days total.
Can we? Do the army have extra horses that they can lend us?
Make a persuasion check. Obviously, I would imagine you go to one of the regiment commanders.
Jen.
Can
Make the check.
Hey, pretty boy, could you go talk to that commander? Like, lean on him a little bit. Yeah.
I could assume my brother is very hungover. But
Oh snap! That's a
fucking
that's a negative 1 too.
So especially with both of you, kind of discussing these matters, and especially both of you talking up, and the clear demonstration of your alliance to Otren in the battle and being able to take down Twin Kaboom and actually scatter the ogres before any more damage could be done. You actually get a full regiment of horses, and you can actually now make the trip in a day and a half.
and camping supplies.
Oh, boom. So what kind of horse are you gonna aim for, Jin, that would literally appear from the celestial plane?
Chocobo. Summon a chocobo.
I'd allow it.
Summon a chocobo.
Something cool. Alright, so, something cute. You know what? Yeah.
Summon a chocobo.
You know what? Fuck it. You do get a chocobo, Jin. A beautiful golden feather chocobo. That will move at the same speed as the war horses that the Knights of Otren that are giving you, as clearly they have lost a good portion of their regiment, and they do trust you to treat the horses well and take him with you.
What does my horse look like? I need a description of this horse.
So for overall, especially for it being a war horse, it does have the full armor and everything covering it. For some, it has the deep, beautiful dark brown. Others, the other one has kind of a little bit of a white fur with a few black spots here and there, and a few darker brown spots mixed in. You can tell the breeds for these are a lot more pure than the others, and would definitely be able to push on a lot harder. You can tell that their build is able to carry a lot more as well.
Pretty assholes. All shiny and armor and shit.
like they're an army or something.
I'm gonna walk up to one of the horses and pet it on the neck, the white and black one, and I'm gonna say,
Oh, you look like you got burned, fella. Are you still white? I'm gonna name you Snowfire.
It's a pretty good
I
name.
thought we were only borrowing. Supposed to.
I mean that's what they think.
Okay.
You
Touche.
You can tell they're not very worried about getting them back, but at the same time, obviously, they have more pressing matters at hand.
Like, yeah, please don't steal those.
Yeah, and you see that Jin has this beautiful, divine kind of bird. Not sure where it came
Giant
from.
golden
It's
chicken.
Harry's cousin.
Yeah.
It's Harry's cousin.
Zuri pointedly ignores all attempts at insinuating he and the chicken are related.
Even though the chicken
Oh my
is
god! Am I
trying
your
to go up to
long-lost
him.
brother?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
He's looking at you like he knows you.
He's looking at you.
No, but such a majestic.
And then we ride. How many gnolls do we fight? I fight 8 gnolls. That's more gnolls than you guys. I win.
It voluntarily finds Knowles and beats the hell out of him. Turns out they were only kids.
Not just the men, but the women and children too.
Zuri, you monster. Alright, so. Clearly, moving forward, as to start traveling. So, let me get you guys
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard. So is she coming with us?
For Nera, yes she is.
Yeah, Jin gave up his horse so she could take it.
She will
What a sacrifice.
accompany you. And Jin, you should be at full health. You guys spent a good amount of time here while they were fixing
Magical grace. Magical
We never-
math.
Alright, we're following the yellow brick road.
Yeah.
I would like to point out that Jin can communicate telepathically with his chocobo. Jin, what are you talking about with this chicken?
Geisel greens.
He's gonna end up in the glue factory if he doesn't win the next race.
Oh Jesus.
That's harsh.
Win the next race.
Existential questions with chocobos.
So.
I never thought I'd ever see a chicken riding. Couldn't you like fly? Why do you even need a horse?
So I can fly at 60 feet per round, but that also is really, really tiring, and I can't keep it up for like a whole day.
Oh, okay.
So it's faster for me to ride a horse, because I'm more like able to keep up with you guys.
You try flapping your arms for 3 days.
Yeah, I just flew here from Otren. Boy, are my arms fucking tired.
I was waiting. Is that the wolf that we let go? Oh no.
Well, these are horses.
Those are war horses. Okay.
Is that the wolf?
Zoom out.
Clearly a horse. Multi-copy. Yeah.
I'm also gonna need you to find a chocobo and put it into the game.
Great. great.
I think you need a chocobo icon for him.
I need to find one. Let's see.
Great D&D game, awesome DMing style, but he couldn't find a chocobo picture fast enough. 3 out of 10 stars.
Terrible.
Let's face it. How many people save a picture of a chocobo?
Too many.
Fair point. Alrighty. Hold up. Yeah, gotta get this. First, I gotta upload the chocobo.
Engage chocobo. Oh my god.
By the power of Kui.
That's adorable.
A Tarask-sized chocobo appears. You die of fear instantly.
There we are.
A shocking twist, everybody except Rammus's horse rides them.
Oh, God. Alrighty, so, especially since you're still heading through the mountain ranges in the forest right now, for those who want to obviously go stealthy, roll me a survival, and then, well, I need one person to roll me a survival, and then another person to roll me stealth at it. Well, then the rest of the party stealth.
Do that as we're riding as a party. I cast.
You cast. That's
What?
That's my. Oh my god.
Alrighty.
I cast.
You cast
Pass
what?
without trace.
Alright, so everyone roll your stealth. Remember that you guys have plus 10 for each one. Dang it.
37.
That's crazy. Survival is literally governed by my second best stat, plus 5 for it. Stealth is
So we've
dex,
got
which I don't have crap of.
We've got 2 people that are invisible and 2 people that are stepping on every other twig.
It's the jingling armor. That's what gives it away, yeah. And then Nira. Well, I'm just gonna have to roll her dex because she doesn't know. She's an NPC stat.
Somebody else roll survival, because apparently...
I got good survival.
I know, me too, but apparently not.
Lovely.
So not only are you not stealth, but you're falling over every single branch, like a horror movie.
Well, you can't stay on your horse, I think, is how that gets interpreted in fiction.
Your horse is falling over every
Maybe my horse is.
distracted by the choke.
Oh yeah, you know what? We never did animal handling checks for our horses.
Oh, I have animal handling.
Maybe that'll sell it. Maybe that'll save you.
Wait.
You could definitely roll an animal handling and try and calm your horse.
Yay!
Well, there you go. So, able to move with a little bit of extra stealth there.
I'm just clumsy. But the horse likes me.
All right. So how many gnolls? Rocks fall, you die.
Your face explodes. You're not sure why. He dropped dead instantly. No.
Out of nowhere, a crossbow arrow comes and hits you.
He might be onto something there.
Uh-oh.
Boy.
Ominous words from the DM. Me nervous.
Just grabbing this boy's token real quick. But especially since you guys are moving with stealth and guile, you're able to very easily avoid the larger sections of clearly no land. So you could see certain trees that have been marked by claw or other locations that have been kind of altered just so it would be more difficult terrain for others.
Fine horses.
Can I make a perception check or something to like look around me? I feel a disturbance in the force.
Go for it. Because you guys are still looking around a little bit paranoid.
Also, if I had control of my horse, that'd be dope.
I will actually give each of you control of the horses in just a moment. How do I do that? So, raise, control that. Alright, let's see. There we go. Go ahead and give that a try. There you go.
Garcia.
Go, horsey, go.
Give Jin control of thy chocobo. There you go, brother. Oh.
Guys, I'm worried. I burned 2 nat 20s already. And
Well, hopefully we don't have
haven't
to
started.
fight anything.
And give Rain control of her horse as well. Alrighty. So. As you guys get to about there while you're traveling, and especially with your perception check, it doesn't surprise you, because thankfully you see it just as it's kind of creeping out of the bush. And you can hear the snap of vines just kind of alert you immediately when you see this kind of raise up from the bushes, and one on the other side as well, clearly from an old pathway. An old
We're stealth.
an old dwarven make. But as you do pass by, you can tell that these sentries, has very old design, are made to attack anything along these paths. So
So it's gonna attack us.
yes, go ahead and give me initiative as these 2 large, what looks to be mechanical kind of ballistae that function and operate on their own, sort of just kind of start whirring to life. You can hear all the clicks and whirs of the gears start picking
there it
up.
is.
Start picking up as they start taking aim at you, and you can see what looks like a javelin-sized bolt load up into the mouth of them.
Shit.
can I, since I got a nat 20 on I got like kind of a drop, like I saw them before they spun up, can I try to interpose myself for the first shot and use my deflect?
Yes, you can.
Awesome. Alright, so after you roll the if it hits, I will deal with that, with the result there.
Alrighty. Hopefully they end up rocking first, which is a good possibility. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Fuck.
I have never
hate
rolled
us,
the
don't
highest
you?
initiative in this. The fucker.
Try and
Alright.
get close and smash the shit out of one of them. Or disarm, if you know what
Just stop them from fucking functioning on roll. Alrighty.
Oh, that's good. This is really good.
Yeah, it is. So, the first one is going to, let's see. Let's see.
It somehow
Let's see.
magically
It's going
turns
to,
to the other.
well, it's going to try and fire at Rain.
Ball.
But I'm gonna try to catch it. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
It's true, it's true. So it will hit, so let me roll damage real quick.
Well, so what? Yeah.
It will hit with, yeah, that's what I was about to say, let me roll the damage.
And hopefully this macro I made works.
Did I die?
Yeah, you're dead. Roll a new character.
You're not dead. You're just getting
It hits you
shot
so hard,
at.
we forget who you are.
God, how much damage is he doing? Oh my god.
Alright, so
He's rolling so many dice. I'm terrified.
it's just 8, so you can try and grab onto that.
Alright, so it's reduced by 12, and since it's reduced to 0, I catch it out of the air, and I'm gonna spend a key point to throw it back. And I have a spear. Is it just like a spear? I have a spear thing here.
Pretty much it is a spear-sized ballista bolt.
17.
That will hit as you launch it back at this old mechanism.
Cool. Or for 7 piercing.
Just right into the mechanism, so you can hear the gears just grinding up the wood and bits out part of the metal chunk as it's shifting around.
And then I turn to Rain and I say,
Watch your head!
Thank you, chicken.
God, I don't know why I do it.
Because you can't look bad in front of your cousin.
I'll make you look bad in a minute!
Alrighty, so this one, not really seeing Jin at the moment. Kind of when at worst of what life is looking at the back line where Thalos and Yara are. You see it load what looks like something a little bit different, so let me roll a d4 here just to see if it still functions because it's so old.
Well, tell it to stop.
Word, is it voice control?
Alright, so the main component of it will fail, so you'll just have to fire normally. But you can see what looks like it was possibly an alchemist fire that got cracked open and it leaked all over the place.
Oh shit.
But at this point is now just going to be firing a regular harpoon at you.
It's alchemy, brother, alchemy.
Well, it'll be firing at Thalos. We'll hit
Does
with
that
a...
count as? Does that count as a spell?
For this, no.
No.
This is alchemical engineering. And
Okay.
which this attack is just a bolt coming straight at you. So it will hit you with a 19.
Alright.
And as it strikes you, Thalos, does the 5 piercing, and then you realize there's a tension line attached to the harpoon, and it's grappled you.
Oh.
Whoa.
And you can slowly start hearing a sudden click and just as it's starting to pull you towards it.
Oh shit.
Can I make a strength check or something?
You could attempt to escape it at your turn.
Okay, got it.
But you can tell it's trying to yank you with the flesh wound it's inflicted upon you. Alright, Rain,
Not you.
the bird has saved you. Which, keep in mind, when you move on while mounted, guys, you could use the horse's speed of 40 feet, and it's just your movement action to command it to go over to there.
Wait, is it a war horse or a regular horse?
It's a war horse.
Oh, because the war horse is 60 feet.
Oh, yes, so then you could do the 60. My bad, I'm thinking it wrong.
Here, I'll link the thing in the...
No, you're right. I'm thinking a regular horse.
I just wanted to make sure I had the right stats.
Yeah. Alright. The full 60 feet moving. Riding on over to smash the oaken bolter. It definitely connects as you collide with this old machinery. Just splinter off a chunk of wood, and you near a piece of metal just kind of bend a little bit.
I think that's it.
Alright. Sorry.
Alrighty. I have a question about how the horse's actions work. Is it like my action to make the horse do something? Like, say I wanted the horse to run into the turret, because I see it has like a charge thing.
So that would take your action to do so, and then you would still have your move after. Because the trample... Well, actually, let me double check. I believe the trample attack is part of its movement. So it would just cost your movement to do that.
Alright. Oh, because the horse gets its own bonus action to it, like trample it, okay.
How far can the horse go?
60.
60 feet in one turn, but it needs to move at least 20 to get the charge thing.
Yeah.
What's it called? Trampling charge. But I'm actually gonna stay back here. I don't feel safe going up on one of these. I'm gonna let the beefy people. I'm gonna support range.
Alrighty.
Right over here, and I'm gonna toss. I throw so many things on my turn now, guys. I'm gonna throw 4 daggers. It's easy.
Oh, right, extra attacks.
Yeah, man, with plus light weapons.
So
All of these count as monk weapons, so it's
only one of those will miss, the 15.
okay.
So I want to.
I will total this for you. Give me one moment.
Mace.
Jeez, very nice.
Daggers.
$45 damage.
So I just between the fire and all the chipping going off, you do see that it is immune to poison.
All right, so that's
being more
minus
construct.
12.
Yeah.
Noted.
Right. But you do see that these are fully mechanized, animated constructs. There's no creature or anything inside. You can still see the flame did a good amount, especially seeing how it actually started burning off pieces of the wood that had been long aged at this point.
Entries.
What was that?
Is there, like, what direction?
Are they 360? I was actually gonna ask that on my turn, but
We don't know. We haven't really seen them move that much. Zuri will also say,
Hey, Ramus, have you ever seen anything like this?
meaning make an Arcana check on your turn.
Alrighty.
I was going to.
Shit.
This one near his gonna just...
But how the rolls are going, I'm gonna be like, nah, I don't know shit. What are we talking
For
about?
real.
What's going on, eh? She's going in for 2 beefy attacks on these boys. Starts chipping away at it as it's trying to pull in Thalos. She's just trying to break the line and smash this thing. Alright, Brother Jin. You can hear the chocobo. Your friends are in danger.
Oh
God.
Can I attack the line that has Talos trap?
Yes, you can. You just have to roll me damage on that one.
How do I know where it's at so I can move to it?
So effectively, you could just move right up to the oaken bolter and just try and cut the line that's coming out of its mouth. Roll your damage. Alright, so you slash down into this line. When you strike it, you can hear a little bit of what sounds like a wire when you smack it, just and you see a little bit of fraying start. And you realize that these threads are made out of iron.
So what you're trying to say is if I thunder shock it right now, Talos could be really fucked.
Possibly.
With the risk.
What is risk in the face of a friend's plight?
That's all, brother?
Yep.
Okay. Chocobo.
I mean, he does get a turn.
It's true. Let's go.
Can he peck at the line?
Yeah, effectively he'll follow the same rules as Warhorse, so go ahead. Let me
How do I know what to roll?
grab those stats real quick, which Zuri is linked as well. Actually, I think, let me see real quick. Wonder if I have it in my compendium.
I think mine wouldn't be a warhorse because since it's still the first level, I get a regular horse since I summoned this one.
So let's see then.
Has the statistics of the chosen form. And I guess the DM is saying that chocobos have the same stats as warhorse. Warhorse side? Warhorses.
Yeah, I'll still say Warhorse, because obviously you can't take
Warhorses.
them everywhere. But hold on, ignore the.
It's a big ass chocobo, I will say.
Ignore that token for a quick moment.
I'm pretty sure chocobos are not like small.
No, but they're not large creatures, is what I'm saying. They don't take up a 10 by 10 area.
Oh no.
Have you seen a fat chocobo?
Well, no. They're not real.
Alright, I gave you control of a warhorse. And it should be in your marker tokens, which you can go ahead and make the, let me re-quick that to a peck. Piercing. Boom. Alright. So you should see it in your sidebar there, brother. It should say Warhorse.
Yes, I see it.
Alright, so go ahead and roll the peck attack. So for that one, unfortunately, it will miss because it does go with the 9, which is not an advantage right now. Alrighty. Ramus.
You said the horse can go 60 feet?
Yes.
So me and Horse T.
There, got you. Now you got control of them.
Horsey the horse.
Me and Mr. Ed. Go about here. Am I opposite whoever that is, right?
Yes, you would be, because you're following the large creature token. Effectively, where the horse is it counts for you guys as well, because you're on top of him.
Okay. So yeah, I take 2 swipes at it with my silver sword, since you said, well, is necrotic the same as poison?
No, it's a totally separate entity.
Does that affect? That doesn't affect machines, does it?
You're not sure?
I don't know these things. So.
I think necrotic is
Does
supposed
anybody
to.
else know?
It's like when your flesh is dying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I take 2 swings at it with my silver sword.
So roll one more time because you have advantage, as the 15 will miss.
Oh, out-mounted combat. And even worse.
Alright. So the 29 will hit. Just gotta roll damage for that one. Oh, very nice. You can see this one's pretty heavily damaged. You can hear all the gears kind of clicking and whirring. You can see different alchemical potions that have kind of spilt out all over. Alrighty, Thalos. This thing is literally lanced you and is trying to pull you in like a fishing line.
Okay, can I, Ziri threw a spear through its mouth. Did it seem to damage it, like get past its exterior?
For that, you can tell it's still passed through and connected with some of the mechanisms inside. You can see that even though some parts of it is metal, it still has a wood frame for some, and it's fairly old.
Alright. You said a wooden frame?
Yes.
Alright, I'll launch a firebolt at it.
Alrighty. So,
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
Sleep.
So, unfortunately, that will miss. As it does kind of at least enough pivot. As you can see, it still has some moving function.
Not a problem. Is there an option for me to gallop my horse off and have the hook rip out of me?
Let's see. Roll me. Just roll me a Constitution saving throw. As you try and ride off. Oh. Alright, so it hurts like hell, but you grit your teeth and you just gallop forward and just and pop it out of you. You will take just a small D4 ripping it out of you like that.
Ow.
I do that Wolverine grunt.
Yeah, you just grit and bare your teeth as you guys see him literally gallop off on the horse, just resisting this bolter, and just pull out a small piece of himself, but also the bolt comes free.
Okay, so with my movement, I'm actually going to move. What did they get? 60 feet, you said?
Correct.
I'm going to move over here, a little bit more central, and just to see if this thing is going to be able to turn fully to actually face us.
Alrighty. Which should have control of the horse.
Alright.
Thank you.
Cool, that's it for me.
Alrighty. This thing. Let's see. Coin flip. One is Ramus, 2 is Rain. Going at Rain. So, At this thing, still breaking, you can see loads up another bolt, but this one looks like it's more anchored. And it just cranks back and starts to point at you, Rain, and it's going to try and stab you directly. Almost like a sewing needle.
Let's do this.
Alright.
How about that?
And this is definitely going to miss you with a 14. Because it just shoots the harpoon out and goes back in real fast, but doesn't able to connect with any part of you. This one, quite again. 1 is there, 2 is G. So go for Nira. This is going to try and lancing bolt her. That will hit with a 24. That's going to do 11 damage to her.
For that, sorry.
That's fair. And Rain. You can see this thing is starting to break down. It's getting close to fully dysfunctional.
I'm gonna. Is that
That will hit.
also?
Very nice.
Is Doris?
I'm sorry, you're breaking up a little bit, Rain.
Asking. Doris is still.
If Thrice is still up? Yeah, he's still up.
Okay.
I'm not hooked
Was he-
anymore.
Yeah, no, he's...
Were you injured?
Yes, he was injured.
Badly?
Oh, I'm okay.
Okay, I'm
It's
my
just
turn.
a flesh wound.
It's just a flesh.
Alright. And then, Zivy.
Boom.
Alright. I'm going to roll up on this guy. I'm gonna jump off my horse. Can I like pat my horse on the butt and like send him the other way?
Yes, you can. Just be aware you might lose him.
Shit. Alright. Well, never mind. I'm going to hop off and not tell the horse to go anywhere, so it's gonna stay where it is.
Alright.
So I jump up and I fly over to land on the other side of the mechanism, opposite Ramus. I can't see him because the horse is there, but I think Ramus is on the other side of me,
Yes.
right?
Which
Alright, so
also
I
the
will-
horse counts anyway.
Alright, great. So I'm gonna have advantage for this, and instead of a dagger, you see Zuri pop out a small iron rod that he throws up into the air. It then expands into a large metal bow staff, which he catches and swings 4 times, because I'm gonna burn a key point.
Damn.
Y'all remember that guy that we killed with the staff?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Those should have been with advantage, and ignore the last one.
alrighty, so all those will fucking hit. God, so literally just starts snapping pieces off before finally just straight across the top half, and you see this machine completely break in half while the tension cords just snap and just you hear it completely shut down. As you can see what looks like small old potions kind of spilling out of it before it starts bursting into flame.
Holy fuck.
Holy shit!
Well done, Zitty.
Alright.
Neither of you two are hurt near me, Rain or Ramus, right? I can heal as a bonus action, so I don't see. Alright, never mind. That's my turn.
Okay. So
No, not hurt at all.
So Mira, she's gonna shuffle that horse around. Get that advantage. Just start smashing this boy some more. First one will miss, but the second one will crit, so it makes up for that. Just chopping into this thing, chunk after chunk. And Brother Jim.
Well, I just remembered I have extra attack, so I'm just gonna attack this thing twice.
Alright. Roll 2 more times because you have advantage because she's on the other side. Alrighty. They will both hit. So go ahead and roll down. Nice 14. You just start crushing into this thing. You can see this one's starting to go through the same process of shutting down. Alrighty. Come here.
Since if I don't move, I can ready in action, right?
If you don't do anything, you can ready in action. Yeah.
No problem. Chocobo turn.
Yeah. Chocobo. Fuck him up. Oh, that definitely hits. Roll 8 damage. Oof. So you just just grab onto a piece of wood and just rip it clean off.
And my turn. And Clay's turn.
Ramas. Ramas?
It's fucking dead. I can't believe it.
He had a heart attack and died.
Roll a new player.
We'll come back to him. Delos.
Alright. There's only one left, correct?
Correct. Hey,
Alright, once again, I'm gonna try to firebolt this jerk.
Firebolt!
fire! Da, 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 da. Oh no. Well, unfortunately, especially with the big chocobo in the way, you're trying not to set feathers on fire, so just a little further out of the way.
Meal for us all! No. In that case, though, I do try to, with my movement at least, I try to, ride in, so that Jin's not the only one in the line of fire.
Alrighty.
Alright, and that's it for me.
Alrighty. I'm on Ramus, but is he there? Hello, Ramus?
You're muted if you're talking.
Oh, sorry. I thought
There it is.
There you go. Alright, go ahead and take your turn before I do the attack so I don't make unnecessary damage for you guys.
This thing is looking worse for shit, let's see, 60.
Yeah, it's a little more than 60. It's definitely looking worse for wear, but like it could possibly still hurt someone pretty badly.
Damn it, the whole thing keeps moving. So 60 feet is what, like here?
For that, no, hold on. Because you do have the rule tool, the little circle like that, so that you would be able to reach that from the spot you were at in one movement.
Oh, yeah, I could. My thing wouldn't come out for some reason. Alright, so 2 more swings. Am I at advantage in positioning?
Yes, you are, because you guys are full surrounding this thing. Just crisscross fucking halosaurs. Very nice. Both of those will definitely strike. Fuck him up, man. There you go.
Ooh.
Start crushing into this thing one after another. You can see pieces of wood and metal flying everywhere.
It's gonna be so cool when I go werewolf strike through them.
Alright, so now this thing. It's got 4 people to attack, as well as horses. 4. Back to Nira again. It's gonna try and Lancing Bolt her. Which will hit her twice.
No.
For 28 damage.
Wait, what?
Tanira?
Yep. So, you see these 2 shots
Whatever.
straight into her. But she just kind of grits and bears it. And then over to Rain. You do have 60 feet of movement, but obviously everyone's kind of currently surrounding this thing.
Brain smash!
What?
We're going for a spell.
Guiding.
Ooh, Guiding Bolt. Alrighty, go ahead and roll it up. Yeah. Unfortunately, as you try and focus on it, you just can't get the concentration, especially trying to see the mechanism between all the horses and everything that's going on. You just can't get a clear shot.
I'm not doing so good with the spells tonight, huh?
These things are immune to magic, I'm sure of it.
They're disrupting the magic. I assume you want to stay there, Rain, or do you want to move up?
Is it like... Is this... Chart?
For that, it's able to reach up there just fine. Especially being a larger animal.
Go up.
Alright.
Say
And then Nira, she will attempt to finish it.
Finish it.
kill it!
She doesn't attempt to do anything. She does.
You're not wrong. She just brings the axe down, just and cuts it in half, and then swipes it to the side. There we are. And that is combat. As you can see, this one starts to catch a little bit of fire, but it doesn't really have any alchemical components left at this point. Alright. But as you kind of look at these old mechanisms, these creations, you could see that these are definitely dwarven made. And the alchemical fire inside of them, clearly long ago aged, is spilt out a great deal, which if it weren't as old as it was, you get the feeling that very well possibly would have set off kind of small incendiary bombs each time it fired a bolt, if it was able to actually use them.
Can we scavenge for any pieces, or is it like mangled?
I assume that's what Zuri is doing as well. So So
I'm just investigating. I was looking at it to see what its construction was, and if any part, like if it was worth taking or worth anything.
all right. So obviously, wow,
Oh,
dang
what?
it, that's perfect. So obviously, you could tell, especially for some of the bolts and cords, they are made of silver. So you're able to get 20 gold worth in silver threading, just for the overall design of it, as well as what seems to be the faceplates that kind of cover over, even though it's not that thin of a sheet of metal. You can see that some parts of it are still gold, probably 35 golds worth of the oaken bolter faceplates. So 2 of those. But aside from that, other than the
So like 50 gold worth of materials.
so that would be 60, then 80 total.
I just imagined carrying around like a heavy dwarven crossbow. Just Rain with a giant crossbow, just like.
How many did you say? 80 what gold?
80 gold total, as you do have the 2 faceplates of the oaken bolters, as well as silver thread.
Alright, so I break it up where everybody gets, what, 16 gold?
Divvying up all that good pieces.
You get some gold, you get some gold, you get some gold.
Everyone gets gold!
No diamonds?
Sadly not. Alrighty. So. But you can definitely tell the rumors are very likely true if this is an old dwarven settlement, and if this is what they have outside, imagine what they have inside.
Hopefully some
Well,
cool ass
onward, right?
weapons.
Alright. And so, obviously, especially sneaking through the forests, getting to the mountain path, in which, as you were heading up there, it would explain why you hadn't seen any gnolls on this path. As you get to the base of the mountain, and there are no gnolls or anything to be seen of, as you reach the clearing of the forest and are able to make camp for the night and be able to rest up. The next half a day, you could tell you'd be able to make up the rest of the travels going up the mountainside pretty easily with some of the paths that are still clearly laying out there before you.
Yeah, we're safe. Ish.
It's that ish part that I take issue.
Well, I guess
Thanks,
we'll
Bob.
know when we get there. I'm not proud of it, but it's a hard, honest day's work.
Alright.
So pause for another pun before we continue the dean.
Nobody's stepping up. All right, let's do it.
Ain't nobody wants to step up after that. So, as you approach Stone Tooth the next day, you can see the horses are a little riled, but still fairly calm. You're able to get a little bit of water from the small lake nearby before starting to proceed up further and further. As you do traverse the mountain path, you can see that there are a few locations which it seems to be people have been dispatched on the trailway. You can see what looks like a couple of broken spears, some more primitive weapons, as well as old rusted ones that have just kind of been tossed to the wayside and just completely dismissed. as you come cresting up towards the edge of the mouth of the cavern that you see up at the end of the road on this mountainside here.
Crusty cavern.
Crusty. Welcome to the Crusty Cavern.
That's my first thought.
So, let me just grab everyone real quick. Because at this point, you would have to leave the horses behind.
No! We tie them up to a tree.
You can tell that they're fairly calm. They're not really spooked. They're just kind of just chilling out there as you find a little spot to drive a stake into the loose dirt and gravel that's on the mountainside there to just get ready to head inside. There we are.
Nobody has the coconuts to signify we're going.
So,
The gallop.
as you start heading up this mountainside range to fully reach the door, you can see it appears to be possibly two other creatures sitting outside the main door.
What kind of creatures?
You're not entirely sure at this distance unless you get a little bit closer. Which, let me move you guys on over. Alright, hold on. My maps are too far apart. There's too many maps I've made. Oh no.
He's so prepared.
I'm over prepared. I'm drowning myself in maps. Let's go you guys over here. Alright.
And everything.
Everything went black. Let me fix up your guys' vision real quick.
Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Word.
Goku!
When the fire ogres attack. Oh, that sounds even worse.
Yeah, I'm a bird. It's actually in my contract. I'm not allowed to be set on fire, so I think we're gonna have to change some counter. Ooh, awkward.
Can we just have the ogres just no fire?
Same ogres, but just no fire, you know?
Yeah, none whatsoever. Yeah.
It plays better with the audience. They like their heroes unbarbecued.
No, just slightly crisp.
Just like.
So,
Fire damage, say. Resistance to fire damage might be necessary.
as you come cresting up around this mountainside, you can see where the entrance is. Looking around, you can tell there's a great deal of old pieces of weaponry and what looks like old scraps of food just kind of left at the wayside. You can smell the stench wafting through the air a little bit. Seems rather pungent. As you look forward, you can see that the pathway here has been clearly smoothed over. This is very likely the location that you're looking for.
I can't see anything.
Same.
I just see my guy on a blank map.
Hold on. Should have vision.
Sure.
Hold on. Alright. Do you see anything?
Nope, just me.
Might need a refresh, because you should have vision.
It just did. I'll do it again. Nope.
That's fucking weird. everyone? Hold on.
And I got stuck in the negative zone.
Twilight Zone.
Apparently, because you should be able to see this.
0.
Can everyone else see?
No. Are we on the right layer?
You're all on the token layer. I don't know why you guys can't see anything.
You shiver.
Because you secretly hate us.
But it's not a secret.
Except everybody knows.
Very rare. Hold on. Let me double check something.
Yay, sort of season.
I was gonna say, why the fuck is Fog of War on here?
My eyes, they work. Thalos, how many hit points are you down?
Oh, a map of anything.
Alrighty.
Thalos, how many hit points do you need?
I'm down.
Are we on a dark path?
18?
hit points.
Oh, 8? Yeah, you.
You're down
I touch you.
23.
Alright, well, I heal
It's
you
actually
to full.
jealously.
Appreciated, my friend.
You are healed.
Let me just refresh my page. This thing's having a major malfunction. Roll 20. Thank you.
Okay, we'll just use our imaginations.
There, so you guys should be able to see that.
It looks like we're on a pretty dark path.
Spookify.
Alright, so
It's kind of like
So,
the northwestern U.S.
as you guys are now walking on the mountain pass. Getting a little further up. Let me jack up the lighting for a brief moment. I'll use Jin as the beacon of light. There we are.
We all do.
But as you kind of start to look up further ahead, creeping up this mountain pass here, and with the roadway getting too thin for the horses, you see orcs. They seem to be just kind of overlooking the mountain. They don't seem to have really noticed you at this current time. They just seem to be looking down over everything and watching over the mouth of the cave.
Do they look hostile, or
You're not sure.
we don't really know?
They just seem to be watching over everything. But you know very clearly that orcs usually don't smooth over pathways to be perfect walkways.
Does it look like a dwarf orc?
No. This looks
A dwarf?
this looks to be dwarven made.
Dwarf work.
Dwarf fortress.
History check on it.
Oh wait, I think I might have something for this. I think I got something for that. Yeah, can we just history it? Or arcana it or something?
For the stonework itself, go ahead and roll me a history.
I apologize in advance, guys, that when it really counts, my rolls are going to be complete shit.
You can definitely tell that this is an older make and design.
What did you say?
This is an older make and design. It's far, far older than you were expecting. Especially for the fact that it seems abandoned, and if orcs are here, God knows what else is taking up residence in this place if they are guarding the front entrance. You know that you definitely handle orcs, especially from what you've fought so far. But the better of the question is, how many are there possibly?
Pretty good question. Can
What's up?
would it put Zuri in harm's? Are we like if he? Oh,
Would
I
it-
should have history that shit.
That would be fitting.
I cut out what just got said.
Hey, of
There's
course.
a lot of cutting out going
No.
on, unfortunately.
I said, would they? Well, I didn't get to finish my sentence, but I was like, if we put somebody, mainly the one who can fly, if he like went above to scout, would they spot him?
How high is the ceiling?
For this is an open area. You could literally fly up to the top of the mountain.
Oh shit! So I could get like all the way up and like fly around at a crag and get up there.
Pretty much, it's just basically, obviously, you could tell that the mouth of this cave here is where it starts to dip in. Like, pretty much from this point on is
So I
where
can
it
get. Yeah.
gets to be cave.
All right. So I can recon the outside, but not the inside.
Correct.
All right. Would that give me advantage on my stealth check then?
For getting in, yes.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna fly up. I don't know, 150 feet.
I'm sorry, I cast Pass Without Trace on Ziri.
Dunk.
Just to give him
Thank
a little
you.
bit.
Or I mean, it might. I don't know how long ago you cast the other one. It might still have lasted
Getting up here, no, because it's already the next
more than
day.
an hour.
Yeah.
All right. Word.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, next time.
Oh, so we got all our stuff back.
Correct. You guys had a full camp out at the bottom of the mountain. You took half a day to get here, in which it's pretty much midday at this point.
Okay. Then I'll
Okay,
roll.
so I didn't read the healing. Take that back.
Yep, done.
Because Ziri healed me, like, because we didn't know. So, but like, I didn't need the healing if we had a day's worth of rest.
All right, and then that's plus 10 for pass without a trace.
Correct.
So 28.
So you can tell they're definitely not looking up at all. They're just straight up looking down the mountainside. You can even see one just kind of like throws an old chicken bone down the side. Well, as you kind of peek in there real quick, you can see it's a crag cavern. The stairs that have been carved in going down the way. Looks like it leads into another room that's kind of slightly lit further down.
It is dank and gloomy in there.
This might have the peace pipe. Is that what happened?
Smoking that reefer.
I'm sorry, is there a reefer in this world?
There's always weed.
Silver weed.
I mean,
Pipe weed.
I mean-
Peace bloom. Peace bloom.
Gandalf and all of them were basically puffing
were.
on the.
I'm
The
fucking
cheese.
high as a kite, Frodo.
That's the best part of Gandalf's character. The fact that he's a demigod from another plane, and the reason he's the best is because he discovered weed.
Yeah, he's also ripping a fat pipe with fucking Frodo in the Shire all the time.
Him and Bilbo get it on, smoking the dankest dank.
when they get mad when they show up after taking Isengard down, and they're like, "You didn't smoke all the fucking weed, did you?"
When they discover barrels of weed, and that's like a plot point. I can't. It's fucking. I love Lord of the Rings, man.
God. Alrighty, so how are you going to broach this? As you can see, Nira is actually kind of like on edge. She doesn't seem very happy that there's orcs ahead.
I disconnected. Did we see how many there were, or just smoky?
For that, aside from just the dank room, you'd see that there's just 2 orcs guarding what seems to be like the main entryway, and just kind of bored out of their fucking mind.
And we still don't know if they're friendly.
Nope.
Shit. Damn. One of you with high charisma want to try and talk to him first?
Deal.
If it doesn't work, I'll fly above.
And I can be up above, and if it doesn't work, I can probably stun at least one of them, take them out for a little bit.
It's an ogre. So what's this?
Well, these are just orcs, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, or
Yeah, these are just.
you guys are. I still don't want.
Do you want to go home?
I move forward on the.
You move forward?
Okay, I think she said she's going. We're moving forward.
Let's see.
Alright, I'm gonna fly back up again. Do I need to roll stealth again? Or is my.
For this, no, I'll just let it stand, because you haven't gone into a new area.
I'm up and behind them.
Can we just
Ready
attack?
to drop down.
You could totally just attack. Zuri's just hovering
we're
there
trying
like
to
fucking
see.
Robin.
We need her.
We need what?
We're trying to see if we need you first before unnecessarily getting into a fight
I
with
mean,
people who could possibly help us.
I voted. Well, if we're just gonna stand here and silent, guarantee they're gonna find us. Find her.
Where's your? We were waiting for see if your bro there would talk to them, but
Mr. Charisma.
He already said he doesn't want to do.
Alright, then get prepped for a sneak attack, and we'll sneak attack them.
How many are there?
2.
What's your distance?
Standing next to each other, roughly.
Wait for us.
I don't know, 20 feet from the end of the like narrow passageway. I don't know how long the passageway.
For this, it'd be a total of 90 feet for most of you. Some 95.
Jerry, if you want to lead us in, I can make that shot.
I'd
I can
prefer if
reach
you were
that.
a little closer first.
I assume this discussion happened before I actually got over here. But
Yeah.
Give me some kind of signal and I'll drop on them. Or I'll just go and you follow.
How about just shoot?
Alright, I send Ziri the signal.
Alrighty.
Pretty much me chucking a spear at them. That's okay. Anybody else wanted to get in there, or?
I guess we're all.
Which that would break down to initiative after those attacks.
I think one.
Alrighty.
Some of our rolls today.
As usual, he hates us.
Which Zuri's bow staff will hit, and obviously you'll hit the. Let's see. Well, where would you be throwing that from?
There, sorry. It's freezing up on me a little bit. I would step out over here.
Alright. Because at that range, you would still be disadvantaged for that far. So go ahead and make me one more attack.
Just a reminder, though, my spear with the backbiter, it adds an additional 30 feet to my throwing.
That's right. So you would just be able to make that then. So. Alright, so go ahead and roll your damage for that as well. The bow staff and the second throw, because the second throw will hit the first one. Go a little bit wide as the orc is alarmed.
And the one I hit has to make a Constitution saving throw.
13 piercing.
14 bludgeoning.
Then on this initiative line.
So this boy needs to make his con save.
Did you guys just combo attack?
We were surprise attacking, yeah.
Was this Chrono Trigger?
Damn straight.
So, I assume the 16 will beat your con save.
Yes.
Alrighty. So, breaking it down, Reen. You're up first as you can hear the orcs freaking out after they get a spear and a bow staff across the back of that. Intruders! They're at the gates!
I want to use guiding bolt, but I can't. So does that impact my?
Probably gotta move closer for.
Yeah, you would have to
Like-
move closer.
No, if I'm right here, I don't.
If you can't see them from there, then you definitely have to. Yeah, because that's a wall. So you'd have to move into a spot. Well, that would be jumping off the side of the cliff.
Stay on the
We
grid.
can't see.
Stay on the grid pattern.
I'm on my shoulders.
This is a wall? Wait, did you just say this is a wall in front of us?
To your right.
This
That-
is a
Yeah, that's a mountainside.
and this is a
Yeah, that's a cliff going down.
Then you fell off. Jin fell off the cliff.
Oh,
Reload your page, maybe.
I did twice.
Lighting's still messed up.
Yeah, the only square I see are like two squares. That's it. I see mountains.
You have the 60 feet of light. So, you just want to be in range to attack the orcs, right?
Oh shit! I see it.
There it is.
Hold on. I don't think we'll talk about this. gonna move.
Alright. Push it on up.
What happened?
So, yeah, you move on up. Going for one of the Arc Boys.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack roll, my man. You guys are cursed for spells tonight.
This is ridiculous.
It's okay, guys. I'll beat in their heads.
We have faith in.
I'm the striker.
Could. Nah. Alright, I'm just gonna end my turn.
Alrighty. So, this boy, especially being cracked across the head so heavily and freaking out, is actually going to disengage you, Ziri.
Really?
Dart, run down. The people! They're here! Quick!
Damn it.
Ziri.
Oh, fuck. I should chase him, right?
A little bit.
His friend an opportunity attack.
Well, I can step of the wind to get past him.
What?
Well, step of the wind, it lets me spend a key point, which I only have 4 left, to take the disengage action as a free bonus action. And my jump distance is also doubled for it's a weird tack on to that. Fuck it. All right, I gotta go after him.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, we got the other one.
All right, I spend my key point.
Oh. And you just drop him immediately. Just doo-doo. And just skids across the floor a little. I assume that will be all.
Oh, sorry, I'm on push to talk again. Can I make a perception to look down the hallway since my vision stops at the first landing to see if anybody is anybody coming responding to his call? Because I'd like to warn my allies.
Go ahead.
I'm blind. Never mind.
But it seems quiet, especially for the chaos of the moment.
Cool. That's my turn.
Alright, this boy. Skirting by. Double move dash as he runs down the hall at this point. They got walk! They got walk!
They're all very scared of me for some reason. I don't understand.
It's not like you can just drop down from the ceiling and crack one over the head.
No, I wouldn't do something like that. I'm a good guy. How dare you?
What is it?
Thalos.
Except for the days that, we gotta go do some kill. Not as good those days.
Well, I'm gonna try to cross the distance. I mean, I can only get so far. The thing is, Zeri hasn't shouted out that they're coming. Hey, further up here. Do I see anything down those steps?
Roll me perception.
Yes.
Just one dead orc and another one running down the hall screaming.
How far down the hall is it?
Currently, well, he would be at hard cover for you. But He is a total of 35 feet away from you.
Okay, Fireball.
So, as you go to throw it, unfortunately collides with the wall and just kind of fizzles out halfway.
Shrug to Zeri. He's all yours.
Yes. Ramus?
Yeah. Crap. 30 feet. I can't really do anything because I can't see anybody. So I guess I just get in a defensive position. That's my turn. There's nothing I can do.
Alright. Assuming the dodge action.
Actually, how far can I go with if I sprint?
You double your
use my
movement.
action.
You move your movement. Your exact movement speed again.
Yeah, you'd be right up
Alright,
next to
so
Thalos.
I move up to here, and then I end my turn.
Alright. Brother Jin.
What happened?
What?
Jin's turn.
Somebody's done.
You're not going to take a defensive action or anything, brother? Okay. Nia is going to start hiking up the mountainside. Right.
We brought our trail mix.
Will that be all?
Far. There was somebody something feet in.
I'm sorry, you're breaking up really bad, Rain.
Sorry. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you said that there's one like the.
One down the hall? Yes, there currently is.
Okay. That's gonna.
He would be just out of your sight currently.
Okay. Just. My turn.
Alright. Siri.
Alright. I'm gonna run off the stairs and fly after this.
Alright, so as you run off the stairs, the dude dipped down further away. As you're flying down, 3 javelins from the walls fly out at you.
Jesus, they don't even need fucking pressure pads anymore.
All will miss.
Thank God.
But at this point you realize there's orcs in the walls.
Oh fuck.
There's little murder hole slits as they were chucking javelins down at you.
Alright, I call back.
Guys, watch out for the javelin throwers!
Murder holes.
Orker holes.
And I'm gonna bat this guy about the head with my...
Alright. Smacking him
I don't
with
know
that
what
bow
just
staff.
happened with my macro.
I'm not very sure, but that will hit.
For 17.
Alrighty. Quickly come up and just smash him in the back of the head, and he goes straight down, just tumbles down the stairs. Alright. Oh, was there anything else?
No, that's me.
Talos.
Can, considering Zeri just pointed it out to us, can we actually see the orcs in the walls?
As you do look at it, You could just barely see it, but you'd have to be directly in front of it to shoot anything through it.
Okay. And what about the one that was getting away?
You heard something hit the floor like a wet slap of meat.
There were 2 crunches before that happened.
Hey, are they in cover?
Yeah, they're in the fucking walls!
In that case,
Is it are they high enough to sneak under without them getting us, or no?
Currently, no. It's the design of the murder hole.
okay, in that case, I'm gonna use my action to summon my
Blow the fucking wall.
symbiote form. So I call on and then I make a run into the stairs. Not all the way, but just down to the edge.
Alright, so you get down there. You can see the two murder hole slits that you see. I'll do a little marker on the map for you guys to be able to see where they're at. That lane, that lane. So you got one facing dead at you.
Okay.
Which is where you
Hold on, wait.
also
I'm trying to
see.
count my stats. Hold on. 5, 8, 25, 30. Damn, I'm dead on. Alright, cool. Alright. But I just pulled out my symbiote form, which gave me 20 temporary hit points.
Nice.
At the slit, so everyone else knows where they are.
Alrighty, Remus.
Don't even think I can reach it. Oh, that's the completely wrong way. Or is it here?
You were right there.
So 15. So are these green things where they're coming from?
Correct. So you'd have to be straight on with their lanes to be able to see into the murder holes. So effectively like that.
If I do this, can I like crouch under and stick my sword in?
For those, they would still be able to see down just enough, but you could still try and stick your sword through to try and stab them. It would just be at disadvantage because it's a very small slot.
Oh. Shit. I guess. Crap, I don't get any sort of run increase with my werewolf yet.
Well, you still have your full movement. You still have the rest of your movement to do.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to avoid these.
Murder holes.
Yeah. Shit, I don't know what to do.
Fuck! Useful tactics from the medieval times.
You know what? I'm going to. Yeah, I guess get between. So I'm going to. Can I get like here?
That
And then-
yes you can.
And then like, I guess defensive. I get all defensive and ready to dodge.
Alrighty. Brother Jin.
You're not even gonna like move up or anything.
What action are you going to ready? Alright. Taking the dodge action. You're just gonna shuffle on up. sees everyone kind of bobbing and weaving. She's gonna run for an open spot down the lane. And then Rain. As we come back to these boys. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, you.
I can do up to a total of 30.
You could do 30 feet for your first movement, and then extra 30 if you use your main action to dash. So 60 total.
Okay. I want.
What can you do?
Can I cast aid
Can you what?
on? Can I cast aid on
Yes.
Ryan Wilson?
You could try.
Yeah.
You're right. Good.
Alright, so, which 3 do you pick? Alrighty, so,
Those-
Remus, Talos, and Zuri have 8 on them, so you have the extra D4,
This is
extra 5 HP and all that.
And then I want
Nice.
spiritual.
Nice.
Casting it into the hole?
Like I want.
Oh, casting it down there next to Nier.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what do you want it to look like?
I want it to look like a.
A hammer?
Yes.
Okay.
It says that I can attack next to anything that's 5. Does that?
It would have to be immediately next to it. That's why I was asking if you want to cast it into the hole.
Oh. Oh.
So would you like to do that
Wait, so
instead?
what if? Yeah. What if I put it right here? Is that still considered right next to it? If I put it next to Talos?
For that, effectively, yes.
Okay.
It's a big ass hammer.
It's a big ass.
It's knocking down
Honest.
those walls.
Honestly.
Which obviously you hit, so go ahead and roll the damage, because obviously you rolled a 24. So it just comes into existence and just crushes into him.
Yay.
Good 4 force damage as you just hear the from the other side of the wall.
I wanted to hit him right in the.
Alright, and I assume you stay there?
Yeah. It's safe.
Alrighty. This boy. Trying to peek around. You can only really get an angle on Zuri. So he's gonna try and chuck. And he will fail. This boy can't see anyone, so he'll ready in action. This boy just sees Talos dead on. He's gonna try and spear him back. Which obviously will hit with the 16 for 4 piercing, as another javelin comes flying on, scrapes by your shoulder. Which I'm pretty sure only goes through your temp health. That boy will ready in action, and Zuri.
Alright, can I see any doors from where I am?
Currently no, but you do see there is light from around the corner.
Then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna fly down this way.
Alright. So, coming into this room, you can see the 2 double doors that are still open, lighting up the next room above. And you can see what looks like a rope bridge that's going across, as well as just overall the grand entrance of this area. You can see what looks like dwarven statues carved on either side of the wall before the entrance.
And there's no other way in or out than the double doors or the passage behind me.
Correct.
Fuck. I guess I'm gonna try and get into the room. I'm gonna go out the double, or as close as I can get.
Alright.
Why are you so far ahead of us?
Well, because you guys are standing in front of javelins being thrown at you, and I want to stop that. One of my tenets is to protect those I care about. Well, I can't do anything. I can impose myself in front of them. Alright, I'm gonna fly back up since I don't see any immediate way to get in.
Alright.
Can I guess I'll stand in front of this murder hole, so the next one that comes out will be aimed at me and I can try and deflect it.
Alright.
And if possible, I would like to try and elbow Nira out of the way so I can also cover that one too.
Well, she's in between one. Thalos is directly in front of it. So she's in a safe spot for now.
And I say,
Guys, there's a room just down the hall. Get in there. We can regroup.
Okay.
and that I think that's been my turn.
Alright.
Unless because I can't hit them through this.
You could try and throw your daggers and such through there too.
Is that disadvantage or?
For that, they would just have hard cover, which increases their AC.
Okay, well then, yeah, I'll toss the couple daggers in there. That's what I will do.
All right. Oh.
Nothing.
It's a rough couple of rounds as you're just in the sheer panic and pushing Nira aside and trying to make sure she doesn't get hurt, and then just trying to, on this fly narrow shot, trying to throw daggers and darts through a small little slit. It's a lot harder than it looks. Alright, Ramus.
Alright, so I guess it's me now.
Yep.
Can I combat roll my way to over here?
That you can easily do so. You can tell in the midst of the chaos there are none readying a javelin at the moment.
I guess I can't really do anything defensively to help besides cover a hole with my body, so I take my 10 steps this way and I guess get ready for if anything comes around the corner.
Alright. Just keeping a watch.
Yeah.
See if any extra boys show up.
I pump myself up. Smoke comes from the ground, and over my head comes Overwatch.
Very nice. Alright, Thalos. It's a spear fight.
How big are the slits?
For them, they're literally just big enough for the weapons to be passing through them.
Yeah, I shout back and I say, Shin! Shields! And I literally ram my shield up against one of the
murder hole.
Blocking their shot.
Very nice. So that's effectively covered over. And you can hear them shout, "Quick! Get him out of the way!"
I slip my hand, if there's any entrance left in there, Can I cast that? Sorry, what is it called? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Poison spray.
Oh no. So especially with the panic and the small gap that you have to work with, he barely just dips back just enough to try and avoid the spray getting into his eyes.
Alright, but I do keep my shield like sort of braced up against the slit.
Oh yeah, no, that murder hole's effectively done. Like, until you move, he can't really attack through it.
Yeah.
Blood
Jin.
is also warm. Yes.
Alrighty, so as you do pass by, the one orc who did have a ready action will attempt to, well, as you do pass by, he'll hit you with a 22 and
Minimum.
manage to lance you in the side for a 9 piercing.
Well, we didn't expect
Who got hit with that?
Jin did. But you are now in a safe spot, Jin.
Gotta keep your hands up, boy. Well, your shield.
You can see Zuri is kind of like blocking this one as well. And you can see Ramus just slightly further down, pumping himself up at the smoke rising, trying to be prepared to see if any other extra people arrive. Would that be Elgin? Okay. So, yeah. Not wasting any time in heating, Zuri is going to just kind of push on through. Get up to here as any others. That she'll push forward. Gets to about here before you see another javelin fly out from another murder hole in this hall. Thankfully missing her before she kind of tries to push on towards the door. Right.
Shit.
Piss.
I'm gonna move.
Alright. Right, racing down the hall.
Run. So.
If you do the full dash, you'd have, yeah, it's the full 60, so that'd be just your first movement.
That's. Are all 3 of the holes?
One hole's blocked up by Thalos. Zuri's covering the other. The other one behind you, you'd see the orc was getting another javelin ready, but you're all passed by now.
I shoot next to Zuri with my cross.
Alright, go ahead and fire upon them.
Fire.
Alright, so you try and shoot him through this small little gap, unfortunately. You hear it skitter as it enters into the murder hole. It doesn't seem to have really connected anyone.
Can I attack with my spear?
Yes, you can. It's a bonus action. So go ahead and roll that as it tries to continue to smash face. Alright, especially since it kind of flies through and starts smashing in. You can hear it start crunching into some orc's flesh. Go ahead and roll damage. Very nice. You just hear the Roger!
I think I'm gonna nickname. I'm done.
Alrighty. For this one, obviously Zuri's there, so slam. Obviously will be trying to catch the 5, which will be easy enough for you.
Yes, please. Yeah, I can. If it's below a 9, I can basically automatically.
I figured as much. So go ahead. That will actually hit him. So go.
I snatch it out of the air. But I'm not gonna throw it back. I'm saving my key points. So, but I now have a javelin.
All right, so you snatch an orc javelin out of the air before it even hits anyone. Just, ha!
Jacked.
Hey! You're not supposed to do that!
It's mine now.
This guy, you hear the rushing of feet behind the wall. Alrighty. This orc. Hear him running away, Thalos. This boy. Already another action. Zuri. And Talos, you could see very clearly that the orc that was at your hole has full runaway.
That'll work.
So I will delete the ones that no longer have. And Zuri. Everyone's vanishing. Fuck. They all died.
Yeah, I don't know. Everyone's been off today, I guess.
Happens.
All right, here we go. Headphones.
There we go.
He lives.
I'm gonna throw this javelin back through and follow it up with 2 daggers behind it, and then run. Or no, I'm gonna stay.
All right. And make your attacks. That will hit. The first two will hit. The 15 is trying to throw it through. Unfortunately, it just kind of collides with the stone a little bit, loses too much momentum. So the spear and the spider fang, 1 each. Alright, so with that, and the third one, you realized, especially as you sit here, and you realized why the other one didn't hit, because it went flying over him as he fell down dead.
Dead. A fool.
Alrighty. So, will we be standing in place still, Zuri?
Yeah, I'm staying here so that I can keep catching shit as it goes out to let my friends get by.
Right.
I keep waving people past with my other hand.
And Ramus. When you saw Nira run through this hall, you saw a javelin from over here getting thrown out at her.
Over where? Oh, I see it down there. Do they have one? Can I see if they have another one ready, or can I hear that? Or
From the clear clattering of wood, you've got a pretty good feeling that these guys have a lot of javelins ready.
so
This has clearly been set up defensively. It's very possible these guys have been fighting off gnolls.
can I sprint and combat roll over here?
For that, you definitely can. Quickly roll past. You can hear from
one
the
more
wall
spell.
behind you as well. Hey! You're back here!
Yay! I'm over here. Although I can't see anything, by the way, but I'm over here now.
Alrighty.
Is there anything in front of me?
Just Nira heading towards the door.
Oh, just a door.
Yep.
Alright, so just in the event of I light my sword on fire. So
Alright.
and then I light my sword on fire, and then I guess I get all defensive again. Or, matter of fact, how close am I to the door? Am I like crossbow range?
Currently to the door itself, down this small tunnel way.
I don't know why I can't see that.
I don't know why either, because you have full sight.
I still light my fire, but I ready my crossbow, so just in case someone's waiting for her when she opens the door, I can take a pot shot at them.
Alright.
And my turn.
Thalos.
Okay, seeing as the one that was in my that was at my arrow slit has moved on, I moved myself where Ziri is, to where he's been sort of like catching them.
Alright.
I placed my shield over that one, and I signaled to Ziri, take out that room that he identified before.
Alrighty.
The what?
You said there was a room that you thought was like full of these guys?
Well, I mean, they're on the other side of the wall in a room, which is somewhere down the passage is the way to get into it.
But did you find the doorway to that room?
No, that's why I came back.
Okay, all right. Well, I think Ramus is down there, and if there's two of you, that's fine. I can hold this arrow slit.
All right.
I'll take care of it.
Okay, I brace up against the arrow slit, and once again, I try.
A little bit of poison spray.
One spell has got to work tonight.
Alright. So, go ahead and roll damage as the one guy's getting up close nearby and just suddenly gets caught by the... Just hear twitching and foaming at the mouth on the other side of the wall.
Oh, move on! Run to the chopper! Pretty much flag everyone past.
Alrighty. Jin. So you move on down and you enter into this hallway, seeing the grand dwarven carvings, Ramus pressed up against one, Nero about to run down the hall further. You see the two arrow slits where you could hear orcs kind of clattering at javelins trying to get ready. Alrighty. That Nero goes bolstering through. But she'll actually ready in action. He looks around, wondering where to go, and then sees the two other orcs across the way. So throw that down on the niche. It's end of turn. And this boy is actually going to come running across the bridge at Nira.
I still can't see anything.
I don't know why,
Like
man.
I see the map behind me. I see the stairs, but I don't see anything in front of me.
Try.
Oh, that's currently a wall.
No, well, I don't. It's just
Like,
black.
if you move down, can you see anything there?
Hold on, I'm reloading again.
Something about Roll20's dynamic lighting is like off. Since
Okay,
it's
there
updated.
we go.
Yeah, because the sections where it blacks out is parts where it's like walls and such.
No, I literally could where Nira. I couldn't see. Actually, you know where the green is behind me.
Oh, that.
That's as far as the map extended for me. Anything in front of it was black.
That was weird. Thankfully, you can see now. Alright, this guy's just going to ready in action. Ring.
I am going.
See the dwarven carved walls along with the 2 other murder holes that orcs are getting ready to throw javelins through.
Can I do a bonus action?
For your spiritual weapon, which way are you going? Because it can only move up to 30 feet since it's already summoned.
I wanted to move in.
To there? Alright. So,
Yeah.
comes out the murder hole and then appears right beside you.
What did I miss? I didn't.
It's like
It disconnected me again.
I just my spiritual.
Yeah, she bringing her spiritual weapon for a go around.
Crossbow. Yes. I can't move any. I can't move any more forward.
You could dash, but you could tell the orcs are getting ready to throw a javelin at whoever comes by. I assume that will be all.
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything.
Alright.
Hold
This boy's ready in action.
Wait,
Oh, yep.
wait.
Mm-hmm.
I think you gotta wait.
Wait, I'll wait. Alright.
Alright. That arc, I'll just get moving into position. And Zuri.
Joyous. I take off flying again.
Alright. And those boys are gonna try and yeet some javelins at you.
It's fair. Oh right, wait, yeah, they're still here. So then actually I'm gonna go here and
And both will miss you anyway. Alright, so you go in there to cover the hole.
did it land near me? Can I pick it up off the ground?
For them, they just kind of clattered on the stairs. You can definitely pick those up.
Alright, well then I'll pick both of those up and toss them through the hole I'm right in front of.
Alrighty.
22 and 26.
Both of them.
I'm rolling good.
You on fire. You got them for sure.
You dropped this!
Alrighty.
If anybody wants to stop this, you can!
Phallus. You hear the bird being badass through the murder hole.
Well, as it seems like everybody has made it past, I just roll off and make my way to down the hall.
Can I have free action to call out?
Talos, grab the other one!
You totally can.
Other spear on the ground?
Yep, there's still spears on the ground from when they were being thrown at Nira when she ran by, as well as rounds.
The murder hole. Is it, here?
It's right here at the green one.
Yeah, I've got the one in front of me.
Yeah. I realize it's not a perfect shot, but I still want to try and take like 2 shots into the hole with my spear.
Alright, he'll have hard cover, but go for it.
He was like, alright, that's a bad decision, but it's your world.
Hey! I gotta let you know.
This is D&D. You can try anything.
Doesn't mean you can always succeed, but you can try to succeed. With that, unfortunately, they don't go through the hole at all. They just, unfortunately, scrape against the wall a little bit and just clatter away.
Okay.
Remus. See, Nira is about to engage some orcs on a rope bridge over a massive chasm that disappears into darkness below.
I don't want to put my back to this other guy. Damn it. Would you say if I go here, I can still reach this guy or not?
For that, yes.
Okay, so I get close, and wait, where'd my? Oh, did I close my damn?
When you refresh a page,
Yeah.
it closes it automatically.
No, yeah, I figured. I was like, did I close my character sheet? All right, I take 2 shots at him and try and light his ass on fire.
Alright, so the first one will hit. The other one, he's just kind of like alerted at you and tries to dip out of the way. Alright, nice solid hit. You can see a huge amount of blood just starts spilling out over his leather tunic as he's trying to keep guard from just getting decimated by your short sword.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's my turn.
Alright.
There's no sign that these guys do spells or anything, is there?
Clearly no spells at all as far as you've seen. These guys seem
Okay.
to be like the grunt.
So, can I ready a dodge reaction?
For that, unfortunately, you take your main action.
Oh,
to
because
do
I
that.
use my main action. Okay, alright, so that's the end of my turn.
Jin. Alright.
He has taken a vow of silence this paladin.
Or just
It's a vow of 4th of July hungover.
He knew he had D&D today.
Alright, so Nira's gonna try and back you up and finish this boy. I should get a good solid hit on him. And just right into the chest. Falls off the bridge, down into the darkness below. See her just start stepping onto the bridge. Rain.
I am going to move.
Alrighty.
A 2. Cast a spell.
Alright. What you aiming?
So
Ooh, very nice. Let's see if you can even make this. Jesus. Alright, with a 18, you can see him lock up a little bit, but at this point he's like... You can see it's like more fear at this Goliath woman coming bearing down on him after Ramus and her just chopped up his friend in 2 strikes.
Hi.
I wanna.
Bonus action. Where are you sending it? To the murder hole or further forward?
To the murder.
Alrighty.
Snack diet.
Alright, gonna roll the attack because it's within the 30. Oof. So, as it comes flying through the murder hole, You hear him just kind of freak out and like start swinging javelins at it wildly.
That doesn't hit though.
Unfortunately not. But you can see he got freaked out by it anyway.
As I got to him still.
You summon your spiritual weapon and you hear Mel Gibson go, swing away.
This orc. Oh, seeing Zuri is an easier target. Just gonna try and...
Ha!
And he'll miss anyway. Yeah, you can tell these boys are the foot soldiers. Alright, this guy... scared out of his own mind, but he's still gonna swing. And will fail. Zuri.
Joy of joys. Can I tell, is there still a body on the other side of this murder hole?
On that side, nobody there. They're all dead.
Side note, completely out of character, I'd like to say it's awesome that I said murder hole and now that's stuck.
I mean, it is a technical term.
Yeah. Okay, that's it.
Yep.
Stab away.
Well, the question becomes, do I try to support... Because Talos is about to run up and... No, let me help out Rain's magical thing. Can I stand in the same space as the magical weapon? Spiritual weapon?
For that, yes.
It
Don't.
floats in the air.
Cool.
It's comprised of holy energy. It passes right through.
Great. I'm gonna step right up here, and I'm gonna try... Can I reach my blade through? Like, I have a short sword.
For that, you can. It would still be at hard cover because he's in between the murder hole.
I'm just trying not to throw any more daggers.
Alright.
Run a little bit low, those nice ones.
Yeah. Gotta try and retrieve those.
Yeah, that'll be a whole thing after this.
Alright, so that definitely hits on the second one.
I stab him.
Draw back your sword and a good amount of blood is still on it. Got him clear in the gut.
And I'll stay here with Rain's weapon hovering above. Despite my bloody feathers, I'm very short.
Fellows!
Alright, more central position.
Stepping up to the entrance of your people.
At the orc in front of Nero.
Alrighty. Oof. Alright, there you go. The second one's always the blessed one. That'll hit. Very nice. Just see a huge amount of blood just gush out as you bring your spear back to you. Alrighty. Remus. The clash of great axes on the small rope bridge.
Do I have enough space to get by them to get behind this dude?
Not at all. It's a 1-1 bridge.
Oh shit, so that would only put me here. Can I reach him from here or no?
Unfortunately not.
Then I guess I take a crossbow shot at him.
Alrighty. Oh no. Alrighty, so he's just kind of ducking and weaving, trying to get around. A little bit of panic as the bridge is wobbling back and forth. It's hard to balance on. Jidden. The dancing sword. Roll that big old attack. Holy shit. So yeah, you fucking toss out the blade, it skirts around on the outside of the bridge and just right into him. As it just cuts through his neck and flips over the side of the rope. Alrighty. Okay. But Nira, that wastes no time. Just keeps rushing up to the next door set. Right.
Over yon.
Alright. This boy. Oh, he's just gonna walk away from the hole.
Wait, can I call my spiritual weapon to me?
By 30 feet, I would reach about there.
Let's see.
Alright. Alright, so that boy dips on out over here. And then Zuri.
Is there still anybody else on this side?
On that side, not at all. They seem to have run away from it.
Awesome. And is this over here just like a little crevasse?
For that, yeah, it's just rough stone.
Okay. Fuck, there's no way in here. Alright. Zuri turns and nods at Thalos. Says,
I guess we keep going.
and flies out the door.
Alright. So, as you fly out the door and enter into this chasm, it vanishes into darkness below. Even those of you with a fucking huge range of dark vision, it still disappears into blackness. It goes that far down.
How the fuck do we get into those rooms? What the shit?
We don't.
I've got shit in there that I need.
Can we break? Are the walls thin enough to break through?
It would take time, especially being dwarven craft. You can tell they built it to last, especially the fact that it survived this long.
Hey, with the giant spiritual hammer, anything is possible. I summon God to destroy this pillar.
Honestly, Thalos, you could start moving on in.
Yeah, that's me. I can't make it across the thing, and I don't want to land on the bridge.
Alright.
You're still in initiative mode?
Yep.
Well, then I will wait my turn and I'll cross the bridge.
Alrighty. Ramus.
What's in?
No, it's just gonna.
That'd be cheating if I asked you what's in front of Nira, wouldn't it?
In front of Nira, it's just two doors. She hasn't got a chance to kick them open or anything yet.
All right. So it's gonna be the end of my turn anyway. So I use my action to get here.
Okay. Jin. You get a full across the room. Alright.
Where's his other?
You're not sure? At this point, Nira is trying to break down the door, which is solid stone and steel. Steel holding the frame and stone for the centers. But she's just giving it a good kick and college try. Ring. Alrighty. So.
Is there?
Is there a what?
No, my. Let's see. You guys hear?
Yeah, but a little bit.
Yeah.
Barely.
Asking.
You can keep coming in and out.
Yeah.
Oh.
For that, yeah, because as long as you use it on your bonus action, it can keep traveling to 30. I assume that will be all.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, Zuri.
Alright, I want to make
Uh,
one more check
well,
over here while I'm
I
here.
was-
Either investigate.
I was just going to say, surprise. As the stone wall pushes away to show door, this orc pushing past you real quick and cuts the bridge. Jin,
Oh my god.
dexterity saving throw. It's a low DC. Don't worry. Because obviously you're at the tall side of the bridge and it's going to be the long side going down.
Can we try to stop him from cutting that?
Currently, not right now. It's on his...
It's his turn.
Yeah. Alright, so thankfully, especially since you're at the top, and like I said, it's the long side going down, it would have been a much higher DC. You barely just reach out, and Rain, you see your brother just right into the edge of the cliff side as the bridge starts falling and vanishing below, as he's holding on with all his weight. As you can see the lip of the board starting to bow and bend from his plate armor weighing it down.
Well, good thing we all have adventurers packs that have ropes, right?
Yeah. Zuri.
I gotta. I fly down. I fly down and grab Jin and lift and fly up his like flap my wings and pull him up.
Alrighty, go ahead and give me an athletics.
Can I convince you to be acrobatics because I'm flying and I'm using 6 limbs at once?
Describe to me how you would think that would work, and if it's good enough, I'll allow it.
So I imagine it's partly in the jump off that gives me the momentum up. So it's almost like a dolphin dive, but in the air. And then the momentum of that allows me to kick off the rock wall when I grab onto Jin.
As Jin was falling, he flies down and tries to do like a flip move and grabs him with his feet and throws him up towards the ledge. Yeah.
I'll
Kinda
allow
like-
it, but it
yeah.
will be a disadvantage.
I will still take it at disadvantage with acrobatics.
Alright. That's true. He could Misty Step up there. But as Zuri kind of panics, and there you go. So, especially since Jin, Jin probably has like this really calm look on his face as he's just kind of like holding on, like starting to get the spell ready. And then Zuri just quickly like lifts you up by your back in your plate armor and just like plops you down next to your sister.
Fuck! No problem, pretty boy. Watch those things next time, though.
That's probably my turn.
Fellows. Whew. Some
Alright, is the orc considered a medium-sized beast? Or a large-sized beast?
Medium-sized creature.
Okay, I cast Gust, and I try to knock him over into the ravine.
Oh, shit. I believe it's strength saving throw, right?
Cast what? Gust?
Yep. He's blowing him.
Is he now? Next to the murder holes?
Use the force.
Oh shit. So he's just... He turns around like a wicked grin on his face like, oh yeah, you know, it's just you and me now. And then... It just disappears. You don't even hear anything for about 30 seconds. And then finally... And that is combat.
Ramus turns around and throws rope to... How far is the bridge? How far would you say?
It's a 35-foot rope bridge, so you guys could definitely do that. You guys,
He could probably take a running jump and make that.
A running jump, definitely not.
I could also help.
That Zeri power.
I could also help. With you, if you jump, I could probably carry you over. I also have slow fall as a monk, so.
Okay,
I was going to say, otherwise I just throw rope to him to secure in the place and he can climb that over.
If I can securely carry him over, like just take a 10 to it, then we could do that, or we can make a bridge, whatever's gonna be.
I'm gonna tie a rope around my waist, and if you can slow fall me, then you guys can pull me up from the other side.
All right. Well, I
take a running jump and we're gonna pull you. Are you slow falling?
Yeah, effectively, yeah. I'm gonna jump with the rope around me, and you guys pull me. I'm gonna hit the rocks, but it's better than falling.
Well, I'll also fly. I'll also pull up on you while you're slow falling.
Okay. All right.
Alright, so with the very strange Thalos dirigible going across with the Zeri balloon zeppelin.
We'll do our best to keep it funky.
Zeri, roll me a Constitution saving throw. He still weighs a good amount. Oh, Jesus. Sorry.
Can I do a athletic?
Oh, fuck.
Well,
Can I do an athletic since I'm pulling him with the rope?
For that, go ahead, but unfortunately,
Wait, hold on, wait. How far across is it?
For this,
35 feet.
Yeah, it's a 35-foot gap.
Ah, damn it, 35.
Yep.
I'm serious. You could have probably made that.
30 with my boots springing, and then have them pull me.
I mean, yeah, they're also pulling. They should get a chance to roll.
All right, so go ahead and give me the athletics roll, just real quick, as Nira calms down, seeing this situation as well. What? So, all right. So thankfully, that will negate out instead of just flying. Thankfully, jumping most of the way, as you guys are quickly like
you're in midair. I wouldn't.
Yeah, pulling this the Zeri Zeppelin of Thalos.
The Thalos Zeppelin.
Calling me a balloon.
Oh, I mean, you are acting like one right now. You're guiding her onto a fucking huge amount of weight. But you are very easily able to reach the other side of this huge chasm.
Fantastic. Now we just have to find
a giant scene that thankfully nobody saw.
I go and I collect my daggers from the inside.
Well, from that door, it only leads to a small slipway from where he came out.
Fuck, can I press at the wall where I assume there must be a door of some kind?
Go ahead and roll me a perception check on that good old gap. Ooh, very nice. So, as you're kind of like pressing around, like nervously thinking about the daggers that are still on the other side. Like, shit.
Graf made those for me. I have to get those back.
So, over here...
Fly.
Oh, which way are you going to be pressing?
My legs start moving on their own.
Yes, like, the mysterious force guides you. You press, and you feel the stone door pop out a little as you open it up. And now everyone's on the other side over there. But you can see, as you go in, many dead oars stacked up near the
Oh, cool.
and all the daggers.
Anything fun? Anything fun?
So as you do look around, you do see some of them have been playing cards, throwing things here and there, just kind of relaxing. There's a lot of javelins around here. You do find what seems to be some interesting smelling mystery meat. You're not sure what it is.
Believe that there.
People.
As you do look around, you can see what looks to be about approximately 35 gold, kind of just stacked up from when they were making bets, and you find 4 sets of bone dice.
4 sets of bone dice, you say?
Yes.
Well,
Cool. And then I'll head back out.
Where he is. Tries to grab one of the set of bone dice.
Hey guys, check out these dope dice I got. This one has 20 sides. I don't know what kind of nerd uses that though. Here, take one.
I roll it on the ground.
So we have 3 more sets. Who wants them, I guess?
Huh?
Well, I guess everybody gets one.
I get... What kind of die do
Wait,
I roll?
was it only 4? How many did you say? Was it 4 sets?
4 sets of dice. 4 bags of dice.
So we have 2 more.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll d20 for the d20 one. Seems pretty stable.
I rolled a die.
It's super meta.
I've actually been thinking about creating a game where you could like pretend to be an adventurer. You know, for people who don't want to live life.
Alright, so I'll leave it up to you guys if you want to keep pressing on for tonight, or you want to leave it off there as a good spot just before the door deeper into this old keep.
And I'm down to keep going, but it's up to you guys.
I am as well.
I am
All
too,
right,
but I think Jin,
Yeah, I figured, as Jin is clearly suffering.
All right.
So it brings you down to-
How much EXPs?
Let me get you XP.
Oh, also, everybody take your 7 gold from the gold that I found.
So you each got, especially because the ancient oaken bolters are pretty devastating, 880 experience.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
880.
Yep.
so it's not-
What's next level?
A lot.
Yeah, it's...
What is it?
Like 10,000 or something.
I was actually just about to guess 10,000.
It's like nuts.
Oh yeah, no, the escalation is pretty serious, but at the same time, max level is 20. So...
Alright, so I will see you guys in a next time.
Yep.
Bye.
Goodbye!
Bye. Have a good night.
The next level is when you guys reach 14,000 experience total. So close to 10k.
Give us some big monsters to fight.
I just did. Don't worry.
Exciting.
There's more to come.
I was so excited. You finally gave us projectiles. I could grab things out of the air finally.
Congratulations. You got through
This
the
was
front
very
door.
Strategic.
Brute force the way through. This is great. I'm so excited.
It had to be brute force at this point. There's a lot of panic going on.
It's pretty cool. I feel really confident because we made it pretty far,